All right, now we have our have SketchUp for Schools all ready for us to start our project. Our stock will be half-inch thick. Our base will be 4 inches wide by 6 inches long. So I'm going to come over here. Remember, SketchUp for Schools is a click and release program. I'm going to rectangle over here, click and release, pull out along the green axis, and then out along the red axis. I'm going to type in on my keyboard 6, 4, hit enter. That's made it small, so I'm going to use the scroll wheel to magnify it. We'll come over here to the push-pull tool, click and release, push-pull, hover over the our rectangle, bring it up. The stock is a half-inch. I can either type in 0.5 and hit enter, and there you go. Click on the select tool. I'm going to take my pointer, click and pull over this way. As you can see, it's all highlighted with little blue dots. I'm going to right click. I'm going to make this a component. I will type this bottom. Hit enter. Now it is a group or a component. I will click off, and once I've done that, it's gone from all blue to black. Now I'm going to take my orbit tool so I can see a little bit better. I'm going to make my long sides. So I click and release on the rectangle tool, click and release over here on the rectangle tool, come out this, click, pull, release. Now this is going to be 7 inches long. So I will type in 7, comma. Now this time I'm going to type in a half-inch. 1/2, hit enter. So now I have my rectangle. Come over here to the push-pull tool, click and release. Click on the push-pull tool, click and release. Hover over the rectangle and pull it up. It's going to be 4 inches wide. I will type in 4, hit enter. Come up here to the select tool. Now, the other way you can select your geometry is triple click. So 1, 2, 3. You can see that it's all highlighted with the blue dots. I'll right click, make a component. I'm going to call this long side. Hit enter. While it's still highlighted, I'm going to come over here to the move tool, click once, click and release, click on the move, click and release. On my keyboard, I'm going to hit control. That will allow me to copy it, click on a corner, and bring it over here onto the other side of the bottom. Click off, come up here to the select tool, and now I have my two sides. I want to see a little bit better, so I'm just going to rotate it slightly. Come back over here to the rectangle tool. I'm going to make the short side. Click and release, click and release. Click out here, click up the green axis, this way on the red axis. And it is half-inch thick. So I'll type in 0.5, comma, 4 inches, hit enter. Come over here to the push-pull tool. Hover over this, you can see there's blue dots. Click on it. I'm going to bring it up. It's going to be 4 inches. Type in 4, hit enter. Come over here to the select tool, triple click, 1, 2, 3, right click, make component, and we are going to call this short side. So, and hit enter. While it's still highlighted, I'm going to come over here to the move tool, click and release, click and release, click control on my keyboard, come over here to a corner, click and release, and bring it over here on the other side. Now you can see I don't have it right where I want it to, so I'm going to come over here to the orbit tool and say, oh, I didn't quite get it where I want to go. So I don't have, since it's all highlighted, I'm going to come over here to the move tool, click on a corner and bring it all the way out. That didn't work. I'm going to try it again. It's still highlighted. Come over here to the move. Come over here to move. I'm going to click a corner, and I'm just going to bring it all the way out here on the outside. So now I have my two short sides and my two long sides.